breed.
Okay, well my name is Gabriela Castillo. I'm a healer and I work with animals and people, and part of that is doing some animal communication. And I'm going to let my guest introduce herself and her dog.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Cox. This is my dog Bella. She's Bella of Bel Air, actually. So.
And Bella's a wonderful dog because she's wagging her tail as I say it. As you can see, a little tail twitch. She very much understands what we're saying. She's a therapy dog. And this is a real balanced, level-headed dog. And very happy with her life, loves her partner in this life, loves her mom, and her mom treats her with dignity and respect. I mean, we can't get any more happiness from this dog, but the one issue that her mom brought up was that when she's on the plane, she barks consistently. And the plane ride is one where they have her underneath the seat, which is by law, that's where they want them to stay. But even though she's a small breed, that's a small space in a carry crate that is hot over like sometimes 3 to 4 hour ride. And all she wants to be able to do is sit on Rhonda's lap. That's it. And Rhonda's actually, she didn't tell me that, but when I said it, Rhonda was like, yes, that's all she wants. But the stewardesses won't believe them. And when I was talking with Bella, the issue really is about being treated like a second-class citizen. It's not about animals being human or humans being animals. It's literally, they are sentient beings with their own feelings, and we're sentient beings. That's what we have in common. And the definition of that is that we all want to thrive and be happy. And so these animals, whether it's a companion dog or a horse or dolphins or any animals in the service of humanity, they just want to be treated with dignity and respect and have the common comforts that we would have. So it really is unnecessary that she's in that case and that she's hot and uncomfortable. And she isn't going to stop barking. This is something that she's very angry about. It's an indignity. And the recommendation I'm going to make for you, because Rhonda has tried to explain it to her, and Rhonda has a very good communication with this dog. And we talked about this earlier, but Animal Minds, National Geographic, 2008 in March, scientists actually studied that animals have a better understanding of human language than ever thought before. So there is now evidence that they understand language. So people actually can communicate pretty effectively with their animals when they explain why or what they need. And Rhonda's done this. So the next step that I would say is that if you have a friend, or even a friend of a friend that knows a doctor or a psychologist, this is a therapy dog. So you can get a note that she is a therapy dog, and that as part of her work, she helps you going through your plane flights, and all she does is sit on your lap. If you can get a note to that extent, the airline is therefore full force, because then she becomes a service dog. So what you want to do is maybe, especially if the dog is so well behaved, I mean look at her, she hasn't moved, and it's a crazy environment out there, it's hot, she's being wonderful. This is a well-trained, and I'll say just a really reasonable animal. You get her, change her status to a service dog. And with that, the airline will have to let her out of that little box.
That's a great solution. It's just good to know, too, that she was feeling that way, because I had that's what I was getting from her, but it's hard to know.
Well, it's tough because people, the wide-ranging thing is that, dogs or animals are dumb, they're not humans, and I never propose that they're human. I propose, though, that they are sentient beings and they do have a lot of understanding. And, like people, some are smarter than others. And in this particular case, it's nice that, you haven't had a lot of experience, with people who do what I do, and here you're being validated that you're not insane, and that she does understand you. The feelings that you do get about her are dead on the mark. And that might be one solution to the problem.